Hi guys, welcome back to Copart Autos and another new project. Fiesta Zetec 2012. Yes, I know, another Fiesta, another red one. This is a 1 litre EcoBoost. It's unrecorded and basically cheap. We should write the web for it, because if we can get this sorted, we should be able to make a decent profit on it. But it doesn't come without its problems, and one you'll see straight away is these stickers. Now, we try to figure out, because I've never had one of these stickers on cars from Copart before. Wondering what the hell it is. But I saw another YouTuber where he had one, and let's say it got me a bit worried, but it's not as bad as the one that he had, because his had urine in it. But it's not good because it's got rotten food in it. So normally I do the cleaning at the end, but I think with this one I'm going to have to do it first because he's hacky. But we'll start on outside first. Straight at the back, all okay. We've got a damaged reflector on the back, got a scrape there, and then we've got whatever the hell this is here, and we've got another one here, but I think I've got one of them from another project in back. But either way, that bumper's going to have to come off and be painted. Yeah, newfound painting skills, I think we'll give that one a go. Downsides don't look too bad. We've got this here, I'm hoping that's just surface and it'll polish out, but again I don't know. Got all this down handle, which again hopefully should come off. Around the front is where it's at, and I've only just noticed because we've had a few days of rain, but bonnet's kinked here, so it's a new bonnet. Bumper might be salvageable. I won't really know until we take things off, until we strip the front end, but it's possible. It might be salvageable, but it needs repainting because it looks like they sprayed something over top of it and it's bloody awful. I think there's obviously something here because it's bulging out. Need a new cap, possibly a reflector. Might be broke, I'm not sure, but we'll have a look into that. And then the only thing I've noticed is, again, there's a couple of scrapes down this side, but whether they'll polish out or not, but it's got a scratch all the way down the car. And then there's a few on this bike, so I'm not sure. Oh, I've just spied as well, there's a little bit of lack of peel here, but again, we could take this off and paint this ourselves if need be. But inside's where it's at. It is hacky. Somebody's left us a nice razor in there, but this is literally all seats out. And a damn good clean. What the hell's this here? Oh look, it's me. Top of my gear knob was missing. Again, they've had a dog in here. Hairs everywhere. I think roofline is the only thing that's survived. It's just all ground in. So all seats have got to come out. In the back, again, just hairs everywhere. I'd like to get one where I don't have to take everything out, but unfortunately that's not going to be possible. They've all got to come out. I mean, it says contaminated food. I don't know where the food is, unless they've got rid of it. But yeah, it's got 74,000 miles on it, so it's quite low mileage considering. And what I did find in glove box, I found service history and everything, which you don't normally get on with Copart cars, but I got a locking wheel nut, service history, some receipts, and old MOT. So I felt lucky with that one on that side. But the car itself, I'll just get the bonnet up. The only thing that I've done off camera is I've replaced the battery. Dead as a doornail, so because I didn't know if it started. It said run and drive, but that doesn't mean nothing. But it starts, it runs, it drives. But tabs at the front, anyway, on both headlights have gone. So it's literally a front end strip. But slow puncture on this side. But what I want to do is I just want to give these a quick clean up, see how they look. So I'm just going to quick wash over on that side, and then we'll tackle it inside. Speak to you in a bit. Right. Again, I'll just give it a quick wash, but whatever they've sprayed on this wing, this bumper, they've got it on wing, so. And there is a little slight dent there. So if we can find one equally cheap enough, then we might as well replace it. But if not, might have to have that painted. Wheels come up really nice. I mean, I'm going to have to take front ones off and do it back to them because they're absolutely loppy. But on the whole, like I said, I don't know if you can see, but bonnet's kinked here, so. The bonnet is down, you won't believe it, but the bonnet is down, so something has happened to the front end somehow. This door, I don't know if you can see it, but here there's a dent, and then at bottom there's a dent there, and then obviously we've got scratches everywhere. It's marked everywhere, so whether we can sort some out or I don't know, but we'll get into it. Strip it down and see what else we need, make a list. But yeah, that's it for outside. On to net inside soon. Hi guys, back on Fiesta today. Got rained out yesterday. What we're going to do today is we're going to take the front seats out and the rear seat bench, and then we're going to start and make a crack on all of this rubbish that's kicking about. Now, just a word of advisement: if you are taking the front seats out of the car, always make sure that you disconnect the battery, because you have electrical connectors on both of these front seats for all sorts of stuff, and you're going to be unplugging them. And if you don't disconnect the battery before you unplug it and after you plug them back in, until you plug it back in, could cause you some problems. Not major ones, but problems you don't really want. But yeah, we'll get all these out. I mean, look at that, that's Sasaki. And then the other most important thing is, you're doing stuff like this in a car, it's got a bit of contam on it, get gloves on. Good a bit. We'll take seats out and see what lies underneath. Right guys, how people let cars get in this state is just bewilders me. And to think that they actually sat and driving this. And I have not done this for visual effect, but that is literally everything that I've found under the seat once I took it out. And then you look at all this here. It says contaminated with food, but that looks more like tobacco. You can see the odd French fry and the odd, probably a McDonald's chip. But yeah, the heavy smokers, because you've got Rizzler papers. But yeah, just filthy and hacky. So, break out the Hoover. Well, break out the, get rid of all this crap first. Break out the Hoover. Give it a good pass with Hoover. Got dog hairs to contend with, so I have to get a lily brush out on that. And once we've got all that out, we'll probably look at taking that centre console out, I think, so I can give that a good clean. And then, yeah, break out the wet vac. See how we go. Just a quick cut in. As you can see, that's pretty much what it was like. A little bit of hoovering. Obviously using that drill brush attachment gets a lot of the crap up. And just after a good vac, it's not as bad now. And then obviously once we've fully vacced it, we'll wet extract it and give it a good dirt shampoo. It should come up a treat. But yeah, coming along nicely. Right, a little while longer than I expected, considering my Hoover packed up. I had to go and get another one. But this is literally just first passed with the Hoover, and it already looks a million times better. Let's take it out on the side. That's the new one I had to get. And again, on this side, all clean. Not 100%, as I say, it still needs shampooing and wet vacuuming. But I've just got the back seats to Hoover and this back to just clean, get all that grounding stuff with a bit of G101, get that off and vac that up. But yeah, coming along nicely. Get seats done next, I think. Right guys, just getting the hairs all out of the back of this, which was covered. And we said food contamination at the very beginning. I think I found it. Looks like a lovely sausage sanger right in the bottom where the wheel was. So take all this out, get some gloves on, get rid of it, clean it all up. There you go, 5 minutes later, and as if by magic, it's all clean. Just a final little bit of roofing to do there, and then boot's done. Well, apart from that, but I can do that at a later date. Tyre to clean, it's all back together. Right guys, so as you can see, all the plastics are now clean. Door cards are now clean. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to clean the back bench seat. I'm going to wet vac and shampoo it, and then I'm going to do the carpets, the pedals, just get it to a point where it's all done, then I can stick the seats back in. But yeah, I'll try and set you up on a bit of time lapse doing seats, and yeah, crack on. Right, so from that bit of time lapse, I'll just zoom out a bit. Me just doing those back seat, or seat backs, should I say. That's what came out of it. It's not the worst, but it definitely ain't the best. So always a good reason, if you can, get them shampooed, because you don't know what's lurking in there. So just a quick cut in. I'm not going to do any more time lapse because it kind of gets boring after a while. You don't really want to watch me clean a carpet for ages. But I'm just going to go over these once more and then dry these plastic bits off. But the carpet is come up quite well. See what we've pulled out. Yeah, I emptied it, and that's what's come out of it still. So yeah, let's crack on. Right, we're in the kitchen because it's dark outside, but let's see if we can make these seats a lot better. Bit of APC, some upholstery cleaner, my wet vac, but first off we'll just give them a quick back over. There you go, first one cleaned, and I think you'll agree, it's come up really well. I mean, it is still a little bit deceiving because it's still a bit wet, but yeah. I mean, I'll show you again once it's dried, but on the whole, I'm really pleased. Just got another one to do, and rear bench. This is what's come out at just half that back seat. So bit of money shot. Get filth that's left behind. Disgusting. Right guys, you've seen from that previous footage, seats are done. I had to do them yesterday, ran out of time because daylight's getting the better of us now, but seats are done, looking well, and as is the inside of here, all done. All looking good, including all the dash. Not the disaster it was when you first saw it. So yeah, we're going to end this one here. Please do consider subscribing if you aren't already a subscriber, and those of you that are, thanks for the support. Share it wherever you can. We've hit a mini milestone for us, which is 200 subscribers. Not a lot to some, but for us it's a big achievement, so thank you to one and all. And yeah, we'll end this one here, and I'll see you in the next one.